Do you all remember periodic tables? I think maybe you would be in 7th or 8th standard when you learnt about periodic tables. For me, physics, chemistry was a nightmare. So was maths. The only subject that I liked, I mean, I used to write a little. Speaking was a difficult thing for me, but writing was something that I still liked, though I was not a great writer. But all the other subjects, so physics, chemistry, maths, I was horrible. You know, when I would read physics, you know, and all those formulas, it will all fly out in front of me. Like, I don't know what were they. And then I remember, I very clearly remember the periodic table still. And when I tried to summarize and mug it up, it was so difficult. So somebody told me, you learn it as though you're singing a rhymes. So I learned the entire table as a rhyme. And so what I'll do is, whenever I have to write an exam, on this somewhere I'll just write the periodic table on the sheet itself for me to get things right. Now when I reflect, you know, all these 3 subjects were really difficult for me because I am not a person who can mug up things. I find it really difficult to mug up things, and if you tell me, so if I see something, I read it for some time. If you tell me to write word by word, it is very difficult for me. But I was good at biology. And I remember what I'll do is, I'll first I'll learn the diagram. I like drawing also. So I learned the diagram, what is where and all that. And then it was just a matter about writing about that particular image that I learned. Years after I became a trainer and I attended the Train the Trainer program, I learned about the different kinds of learners. And that's when I learned why I struggled at school. I learned that there are different kind of learners. Some of us are visual learners, some of us are auditory learners, some of us are kinesthetic learners. Visual learners need to see something and learn. Auditory learners, they need to hear, they need to make notes, they need to underline and do those kind of things to learn. And kinesthetic learners are those who need to do and learn. When I took the different assessments, I realized that I am a kinesthetic learner. And if I knew this when I was at school, I'm sure I would have done really well. Because I understood that I need to grasp that thing, I need to do something and learn from there. Say for example, I see a diagram, I draw the diagram, I put things in place, then I can, you know, pluck out things from there and I can do a creative thing out of it. I was good at creative writing. So what I'm trying to tell you is that I don't know what you're doing right now. Maybe you're studying, you might be working, or you know, you want to do certain things, but you feel that you're inadequate, you're not able to learn that. So today I want to tell you that first and foremost, try and identify what kind of a learner are you. And then mold your learning style according to that. If you're somebody who's a visual learner, I think, you know, maybe you can draw things, you can see that and you will remember that image and the rest of the things might follow. If you're somebody, so what I do usually in my training sessions is I do a lot of activities. Instead of, you know, giving them all the gyan, 10 slides and a presentation, I'd rather do a small activity. I'll build an activity and I'll get the entire class involved, and end of the session I tell them that this is what you need to do, or this is what the lesson is. So my dears, in the coming sessions or the videos, as you follow me, I'll tell you the different type of learners that you are. You can also go online and just type in on Google learning theories or adult learning theories. You'll get so many things that you can learn from. So today, go back and find out what kind of a learner are you. There are n number of theories and things, but just to start with, go for WAC, visual, audio and kinesthetic learners, and many more things. So if you're struggling today to learn something, just one thing that I want you to take back from this video is, identify what kind of a learner you are and mold yourself into that learning style. Okay, so I'll come back with more videos, small things that will make you learn a lot of things about your own self. Signing off for today, Raji Shiju.